What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Antwyone. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and giving me another nickel and dime of your time. Well, we're going to get right into it. All right, so we're going to talk about today is a big, huge modifier that you guys can see over there, and also too, you have the fill-in light that's over there as well. We're going to get through this really quick. Other things we're going to be taking a good look see at, as always, is your color card and also to your light meter again. The other scenarios are making sure that you have jotted down what you did and what you're doing, so that way you can actually keep record of it. So I already drew my square, and I put my modifier here, I put 6-inch Q6. I'm 1/60th at 100 ISO. I'm f8.0. And I wanted to do basically a catalog look fill, but I'm gonna have that to help me fill into the light. Put the two light settings that's down there. The light settings for the big umbrella is at 1/4 of a stop, one fourth of a stop, and that one's at one at the lowest one 200 and 1/28 of a stop. So it's at its lowest, just to fill in. That's just helping me to fill in light, the small scrim, and the big umbrella light is to give me the light that I want to look at. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so I want you guys to take a good look at the studio here, and then we're gonna switch off the studio to make sure you can see the images as well. So the first thing I want to talk about is how the setup is. I basically have this as my main light. This is the light that's coming through here. This light here is really just helping out on the background. It's really not going to be impacting me too much, because it's 1/28 of a stop. So it's really just to help fill in some of the darker shadows that's in the background. But this guy here is already set to ready to go. My camera's here in four corner because I have a 50 prime on it. So I got to push it back just a little bit. So let's first start off with metering. You get any type of metering that you like, but we're going to get the metering ready. And we're going to switch cameras here so you guys can see the pictures as well. Going through the camera. So for basically just what I want to do is find out where's the best spot for me to stand. Turn this on. And it's saying right here is my best spot for me to stand is at 8. I'm at 8, F8. So it shows me, I dial in the ISO, I dial in um, the shutter speed, and it gives me the f-stop from the flash. So, and the next thing I'm gonna do is do my card right next to my face. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way, sorry. Right next to my face. And we're gonna go ahead and color grade that right now, so we can make sure we're all good to go. So you can take where it says daylight here, because I always shoot at daylight, which is a little bit warmer, right at 50, about around 53 Kelvin or so. So I'm gonna grab that tool there, and get this off of here, and grab this tool right here, put that on here, and that's now my color grading right there. And I'm gonna hit copy, and then from there, and I can hit, I don't have to hit apply, I just hit copy, but you can apply all your pictures. And so every shot after that should be the color corrected version. Okay, that's color corrected version. Now, so now that you have this, so now you can do is your adjustments. So let's go ahead, and we're gonna go here to um, the screen here. We can now start looking at certain adjustments we want to make in our shot. I like doing this because you already have your shots at the ready, and you can go ahead and shoot. You can enjoy, your clients can enjoy seeing probably the pictures a little bit done. So I'm just going to raise up, give my S curve a little bit, because I'm watching for my whites as well. Get them back down there. That's crazy. And because I'm looking for that look, for that catalog look as well. So I'm gonna bring my contrast up just a little bit, just a couple points. And I'm going to take my shadows down, not too much, just a little bit, and my whites up a little bit. It's too much. It's right around 6 or 7, not negative. I want this to be up a little bit. Come on, girl. I'm doing that with the pad for some reason, getting that. And my blacks, I'm gonna play around with my blacks, see what my blacks looking like. So probably right there. My and I'm gonna look at my skin tone. So you can do all of this at the ready. Click on, so let me go back up here. Skin tone, click on this guy here. And so what's going on? What's going on here? Oh, the before and after thing is, there you go. Actually, I'm gonna hit on my face a little darker. So I need to kind of get some of the contrast out of my face, out of my skin. There you go. All right, we're good to go there. And get just a tad bit more exposure, but not enough to hold about. And we can do a before and after here. So this is the before, right there, a little bit darker, and this is after, okay? The one of the other things I can do is one of the great features this has, which I'm gonna do, I'm going to copy this here and just paste it on there so everything's good. But I'm going to look at one more adjustment that I can do while I'm looking at uh, look. You have this thing called match look. Now I'm just choosing this picture for right now. It doesn't need to be this one, but you use any picture and you can press apply and it will apply what that match look is. I'm not going to use any match look. I just want you guys to know you can have that as well because there's so many different ways you can look at them having that. You can look at other scenarios that kind of make sense to you. One of the last things you can do too, if you want to save yourself time, but it's just energy that's on there as well. You go up here, you can look at your retouch tool here. And if you want any dark circles or even out your skin just a little bit and contouring your skin just a little bit, it'll automatically do that to you as well. Again, hit right here, hit copy adjustments. And then again, I always did it. You don't have to, but you can definitely see how the build out is occurring already. So that gives it everything there, and then every shot after that should go ahead, not should, but will have this particular look here. So we're ready to go. We're ready to shoot, and we're gonna get back into the studio and do the shooting so you guys can see. Now, whew, now after this first shot, you guys can see everything I just did now is computed. Okay. That's in there. All right. All right. So as you guys saw, I was doing a little bit of posing as well because I want you guys to see when you guys are clicking on every shot, make sure your person is doing something different every single time. The bending of the foot, the posture of the hands, anything that's going to give you guys something else to look at, something else to feel you have it. Now that I have the pictures already pretty much already ready done, if I want to do anything else to it, get rid of the background, all that good stuff, I'll take that over to Photoshop and get rid of the backgrounds and things of that nature to grab a hold of whatever the information I want. So let's go ahead and find a picture. that I like. All right, none of those. I'll just look disinter not interested in what I'm doing with my lips. What's going on with my mouth? Uh-oh, uh-oh, we got a mouth problem. We got a mouth problem. All right, so as you're talking, look at this. Yeah, okay. So it seems like this one's going to be the best one out of them all. I usually take those that I'm looking down. I'm gonna go ahead and look at this one here. So let's see. Do I like that profile shot? I like this one better. Oh, excuse me. Hmm. So you take this image and then you would edit into Photoshop. Yeah, Photoshop is reopening because I just did a new upload to it. So give me a minute. Mm, Scratch this is getting full. I know, I know. So I gotta get some cleanup work. Let me clean up my first thing right here is clean up my trash because I know I got a whole bunch of junk in there that I can empty. Okay, I'll look at some of that, whatever the new stuff is. I'll look at that later. All right, so case in point, first thing I want to do is get rid of this little board here. And I'm just going to trace right around my jacket. Actually, go around the board. I'm going to trace right around the board and my jacket a little bit. Actually, I missed a little bit of the. Let's try it again. I'm doing this with a touchpad for right now. Sorry about that. My mouse is tripping. Oh, no. So this is when you're trying to do it with a touchpad. Hopefully it'll do its thing. All right. So we're going to remove. So I'm gonna have that little black piece probably still stuck in there. So it's just gonna remove that real quick for me. Doop-a-doop. All right. So yeah, I told you it's gonna have that little black spot right here. Let me go ahead and kill that real quick. Remove that. All right. So and I don't know. This may remove it. Um, I'm gonna trace it as much as I possibly can, closest to everything I have here, so it knows to get rid of this cord only. I'm gonna do a generative fill on that, generate. See if it gets rid of just the cord, or it doesn't add anything into it. So you saw me use the remove tool, and yep, there we go. So it did remove it without changing too much, anything that's real crazy, which is cool. And I'm gonna go here. I know, I know. I'm gonna go here and change up the shot just a little bit. Hit that up. All right. So what are some of the final things I can do? For me, camera raw filter. It's just what I do. Oops. There, merge. All right. Filter, camera raw filter. And just for me, I'm shooting in a different little space there. So I'm gonna descale this down just a tad bit. So it keeps the whole picture in there. All right, hit OK. Right there. Okay. And then I can always look around my edges and kind of do a quick little correction with all my edges. I'm gonna do a Command Z. I'm gonna touch that one real quick. I'll leave that be for right now. Usually this line back here is always getting on me, but for the most part, um, it's okay. So well, let's go back to doing what we do. All right, so we go here, camera roll filter, and we're creating um, a mask. You can create all types of masks. You can create a background, select the background here, add a little more exposure to it as well. So something real simple, something easy, something you don't have to really make a big, hurdle and deal about right now. It's just to give you some different looks. You can go back in there again, camera raw filter if you just want the subject um, to be worked on. You can select the subject on that as well. I can go down here to using my levels there to kind of give me a quick little look. So you have that there, okay? So it's quick and easy, small things you could do, make your picture stand out a little bit more than it did. File, and then hit save. We're gonna take it back over there so you can see the before and after of both shots, okay? So this is that shot there, and this is the after shot. That's the before, and this is the after. All right, and it gives you really a good clean look, something that you can produce over and over again, and it's something you really don't have to really worry about. I forgot to take the mic off, I like the picture as is. There's some small things that I definitely clean up the ground. That probably that line in the back I will get rid of, things like that. But other than that, the from where we started, okay, from where we started, we're gonna go to this one where we started from, which is before the correction. So this is straight out of camera. This is metered like it's supposed to be metered. It's straight out of camera, okay? It's at f8, 1/6 is 100. This is the shot, okay? I'm in the right spot, all right? The separation is there. But I have to use some post edits. That's what we did here. We did some post edits here, so it captured the look and vibe that we were going for. And then took it over to capture, over to Photoshop to get some quick looks and quick fixes that's on there. Of course, I wouldn't have to worry about taking away a wire because when I'm photographing people, you're photographing people. But you can definitely get the looks that you want. I mean, especially you think about all this disclosure of the cleanliness of all of everything that's on here. The You maximize it on all the colors. Again, this is not a full representation, of course, of a perfect shot, but it really will give you some something to look forward to when you're thinking about designing a shot for yourself or designing it inside the studio. Again, this is a big blast of light that you're working with. It's supposed to give you an airy look, and this is a very airy look inside of a dark space. So this I would dare to say is one of my favorite lighting setups that I do here inside the studio. So thank you guys again for joining me. My name is Antwyone. I appreciate you guys stopping by again. Man, I don't got nothing else, man. Get on out of here. I'm out. Come on, baby. I'm out, baby. I'm out.